What's up, guys? It's me on. I am back with another video, and I'm back with my crown jewel predictions. Now this video will go up in the morning before I go to work. Ideally, the game plan is to finish up on booking for Road to Revenge Part 7, which is crown jewel, of course. Film that video in the morning before work, and then have that video posted when I go on lunch. I won't be able to do a live reaction stream tomorrow to Crown Jewel because of the fact that, well, it'll be the day of Crown Jewel when you see this video, but I won't be able to do a live reaction stream to Crown Jewel because that'll be on while I'm at work. There's time zones and shit. Um, and yeah, so um, also for any NASCAR fans, no Truck Series race reaction due to that race starting so late. But you will get an Xfinity and a Cup Series championship race reaction um, tomorrow and Sunday. So, with all of that being said, as we jump into these Crown Jewel predictions, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on future videos and streams, and make sure to use code ANJJ for $5 off on orders of $30 or more at Circle B Diecast. So, we have a grand total of 8 matches on this card. This is a big ass Saudi show. Um, Now, I'm not a fan of the Saudi shows. I'm not a fan of Saudi. The fans, I don't have a problem with y'all because every time WWE goes to Saudi, especially like you look back at Crown Jewel last year, um, and then to some extent Elimination Chamber this year. Case in point, Alexa Bliss coming out to for the women's Elimination Chamber match, but the fans in Saudi, they know how to get wild. They are passionate. It's just the Saudi government can go fuck themselves for all I care. Um, that being said, again we have 8 matches plus Bray Wyatt will be at Crown Jewel having some sort of segment, whether it's backstage, in ring, whatever. I'd imagine this is going to be a big thing, probably related to the whole Uncle Howdy thing, or it could be related to something else within his own story. We'll see. Um, of course, uh, the last time Bray was in Saudi, well, we all know what happened. Fuck you, Goldberg. Uh, but I am interested to see what will happen here. So, that all being said, let's go ahead and let's take a look at these matchups. So, I'm going to start off with Braun Strowman versus Omos. Um, Two big boys going at it. Big meaty men slapping meat. Um, if I had to pick a winner here, I'm gonna say, uh, mm, Omos. I'm not 100%. I'm not confident in it, but something tells me Omos wins this one. I think Braun will get him back, but Omos wins this first matchup between him and Braun. It should be pretty solid. So I'm gonna take Omos for that one. Then I want to get into the women's tag team match. Alexa Bliss, Alexa, Alexa Bliss and Asuka, who just won the titles from Damage Control on Monday on Raw, getting a rematch with Damage Control. Now, here's the thing. Part of me wonders, does Damage Control get the belts back? I think as it stands right now, there's this underlying feeling that Alexa's going to turn heel at some point soon. The tag title win is interesting, and it could just be a thing where they win the titles on Monday, lose them tomorrow or today, once you see this video, because Saudi, but if you want to, and I haven't seen anything that says whether or not she's going to be there, but you could get Nikki Cross involved. Now, Cross has just come back under this new version, I guess, in a way, of her gimmick from her days with Sanity in NXT. So you could have her show up, and cost Alexa and Asuka, possibly. You know, just the chaos creator is what she is. Um, or you can have damage control, try and cheat to win, and somehow come up successful. Uh, and then but the main thing is getting Alexa to turn heel and probably cost Bianca her title because I feel like that's where this is headed. And we'll get to the Bianca Bayley match later. Uh, Prediction: I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna say Asuka and Alexa retain, but it's one of those wait and see type things. And I don't know how confident I am in the pick, but I think Alexa and Asuka will retain here. And between this and the Bianca Bayley match, it should set up something big going into Survivor Series War Games. So the next match I want to talk about is the OC, AJ Styles, Luke Gallows, and Carl Anderson versus Judgment Day, Finn Balor, Damian Priest, and Dominic Mysterio, of course, accompanied by Rhea Ripley. Now, there are some rumors as to who the OC could bring in as a female talent to deal with Rhea. Some are saying maybe Beth Phoenix. Some are saying possibly Raquel Gonzalez. Or sorry, Raquel Rodriguez. Either way, um, it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Maybe somebody shows up during this match. Who knows? As far as who I think is going to win, I if somebody debuts for them, I think that's how the OC will win. Because once you take Rhea out of the equation, um, it gets to be a little more interesting. Not that it isn't already interesting with her being there. You know what I mean? Um, I have again. It's another one of those gut feelings. I'm taking the OC for the win. So next match I want to talk about: Drew McIntyre versus Karrion Kross in a steel cage match. Um, at Extreme Rules, they had the strap match. Kross won with a little bit of help from Scarlett. With the steel cage match, they're just gonna go at it. I still think Kross is gonna win. I think he gets another W for himself. Basically, and to continue things for himself, and kind of go from there. So Kross for the W. Then you have the Usos against the Brawling Brutes for the undisputed WWE Tag Team titles. And by the way, regardless of who wins this match, they will have to face the New Day on Friday, for the same belts. It would be fucking hilarious if somehow um the body from well, I think you know what I mean. Why am I saying body like I'm thinking Monster Jam Trucks? I am so fucking tired. But the point of the matter is, Usos versus Brutes. Winner gets the belts and will then have to try to retain them against the New Day on Friday. Um, Sammy's not there, but it doesn't matter. Usos still get the win. So they'll go on to face the New Day. As much as I'd like to see a different champion, but keep things going as they are right now because it does definitely feel like there's a it definitely does feel like there's dissension within the bloodline potentially, and Sammy's the one that's kind of holding it all together. Um, then we have Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley. This should be a wild matchup. Um, And I have actually I'm gonna take Lashley to win this one. I think Lashley will get it done. So then you have Bianca Belair versus Bayley for the Raw Women's Championship in a last man standing match. This is going to be very interesting. Um, and I think this is where Bayley finally gets it done. And this could also be an opportunity for Nikki to show up. Like, say Alexa and Asuka go out to deal with Dakota and Io, and then Nikki shows up to create some more chaos. Either way, it does provide an opening. Um, I think Bayley wins. I do. Again, like I said before, I think she finally gets it done and beats Bianca, for the belt. How long she'll have it, we have no idea, but that's the working theory for me. And then finally, Roman Reigns versus Logan Paul. I have to pick Roman, man, because I cannot fathom Logan Paul actually beating him. I just can't. So let me run back through the predictions once again. Omos over Strowman, Bliss and Asuka over Damage Control, um, Judgment Day versus the over the OC, or no, OC over the Judgment Day with a female wrestler's debut, probably Raquel Gonzalez or Rodriguez rather, to go deal with Rhea. Kross, Lashley, Bayley, Roman. Feels like I might be and the Usos. So with all that being said, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on future videos and streams. I'll catch you all next time. Peace.